Brian Westbury. He's an economist, and he joins me now. Brian, I thought it was a fairly strong jobs report. I can't see the Fed cutting rates anytime soon. Can you?
You know, right now, I agree. It's hard to see. But I think I know you probably talk about it almost every day, but I think the world focuses too much on the interest rates. What I'm watching is M2, the money supply. It soared during COVID. We predicted that would bring inflation. And in the past year now, it's down 3.6%. And so if we really dig into these employment reports, I think we can see some effect of that. They're slowing down. If you adjust for the strike, if you adjust for the revisions, downward revisions to the last couple of months, we only had about 50,000 jobs this month. And then the second thing I would say about the Fed is that if you look at all the data we have on inflation, I'm going to give inflation, it's 3.5%. Let's just call it that. The core, the super core, the CPI, the PPI, the medians, all those measures of inflation. So let's call it 3.5. If you have 3.5 plus 1, that's 4.5. And so interest rates are about normal. And they weren't normal for 15 years. So you have a slowdown in the money supply, a slowdown in job growth. I know the headline number doesn't make that perfectly clear, but underneath it is. And then interest rates that are about normal. So I don't think, I agree the Fed's not going to raise rates. But if this money supply is right, next year we will have a recession and they'll be cutting interest rates.
Fascinating scenario. I'm going to change the subject for a second. I wonder if you saw this. The fastest growing job in the country right now is wind turbine service technician. Experienced technicians, they can make $80,000 a year. They don't need a college degree. It seems like the value of a college degree, this is a big picture here, it seems like the value of a college degree is declining. So my question to you, Brian, is a college degree worth it anymore?
Yeah, you know, Stuart, this has been a great question over the years. I love, I remember seeing a story one time, start with two people. And, one goes to be a plumber, an apprentice right after high school. The other one goes to college and gets an accounting degree and then has to pass the CPA and then starts as a junior accountant somewhere. And if you add up all their income over that 20-year period and somebody saves, you can find out that the plumber or the person that didn't go to college is actually ahead of the person who did. Now, that's not true with every job or every person, but there are great opportunities in all kinds of industries. I do worry about the windmill industry because this is all subsidized by the government, and if those subsidies go away, some of those jobs are going to go away too. So yeah, I love the fact that people have different opportunities in life, and not all choices are wrong choices. There's a right choice for everyone, and college doesn't have to be part of it.
I agree. College is not for everyone. That's the way it is. Brian, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Stuart.